What's up guys, welcome back. We've got another one of your questions today, and today it's all about motivation, something that a lot of people struggle with at this time of the year, and we've got a really cool spin on it, so let's jump into it. This question's a long one, so I'm going to try and read it fast.
That sounds like you to read
That's
fast.
true. Tom Smith. Hi guys, huge fan of the channel and would really appreciate help and advice. Basically, just over a month ago, I tore my hamstring playing rugby, and since then I've been off sport and my training has been limited. However, I found myself using it as an excuse for skipping just about everything, from gym sessions to eating junk. I'm now almost fully recovered and I'm finding it hard to become motivated to start training again, and especially lacking all discipline to stick to a diet plan. I'm almost 17 years old, around 20% body fat and lacking any real lean muscle definition. And I've suffered with depression about my body image, which motivated me to lose weight around 10 kilos. While improving my strength and getting a lot fitter at the end of last year. I really don't want to get back stuck in this rut, as I felt shit and anxious all the time. My goal is not only to reverse the effects of the last few months, but also get stronger and more lean, with my end goal of having visible abs and a higher body muscle percentage. Really, I just want to know any advice you have for motivation for starting training again, sticking to a diet plan, and also what would you recommend for achieving my goals? Once again, you have been a huge inspiration up to now, and it would be great if I could have some of your help. Tom. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, let's tackle this head on. The first thing you said, Tom, was about motivation, and especially feeling anxious and even depressed about your previous body image. And that was what kind of pushed you into losing 10 kilograms at the end of last year, which is amazing. And this is something a lot of people do. Going to the gym, amazing, but they use, they're kind of almost a negative situation to drive them further, and that's great. That has a lot of power to it, but what I want people to do quite often is flick that into a positive. There was a TV program, and it's a well-known thing between the carrot and the stick. Long story short, they put these guys on horrible army training. One team got the carrot. Every time they won an event, they got a prize, they got a reward. Other team got the stick. If they lost, they got a punishment. Every single event that I saw, the carrot team won. So if we can make ourselves, our motivation, a positive, then we can get much more from it. So instead of going, I don't want to go back to like that, I don't want to look like this again, it made me feel bad, instantly you're feeling all those emotions that you don't like and you don't want anymore. Let's switch that to how you felt when you had lost those 10 kilos. How you're going to feel when you lose another 5 kilos, when you build more muscle and you get where you want to be. Let's really start flipping that motivation into a positive.
Keeping it on a positive note, Tom, you've just been injured. This, for a lot of people, seems like a huge negative. But look at it like this. You walk into the gym and you start training again. You've got a complete blank canvas. The second you start training, your strength is going to come back. Your fitness is going to improve. Your body fat will start to come down. You will get so much positive feedback the second you start moving again. So look at it as a positive, not a, oh, I've just been injured, I'm not sure what I can do.
Damn straight. And the same thing applies to diet. You say that you're eating a lot of junk food at the moment. If you take one bad thing out of your diet, you've already made an improvement. Let's say you're drinking a lot of fizzy drinks, other brands are available, hence why I didn't say names. You can literally just take them out of the situation. Instantly, your diet's 100 times better. And don't put tons of pressure on yourself. Just start building on it and building on it. And you asked, how can you get to your goals of building more muscle, losing body fat? Obviously, nutrition. Let's keep that simple. Let's just stick to an 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, I want you to eat as good of foods as you can. Natural foods, plenty of green veg, colourful veg, some fruit in there as well. And then 20% of the time, have some of the other stuff that isn't as good for you. But as long as you keep your calories relatively in check, you're gonna be fine. Also, you're gonna be being more active now that you're going to the gym. So what I really want you to do from day one is track your weights. I don't think you have to track everything if you don't want to, but at least track your major lifts, your deadlifts, your squats, your bench press, your pull-ups, and your shoulder press. Because you need to know that you're progressively overloading, and each time you're going in there, you're lifting a little more. Because ultimately, if we want to change our bodies, we have to create a stress for it to change. We have to push it further than it's been before. And to do that, we have to add more weight, we have to add more time and attention, or we have to add more volume.
And more flexing.
Or mechanical tension.
Oh!
Like that one? Put that in there?
Nice. So before we get out of your face, I really want to just come back to that point and how important it is when we're talking about positivity and motivation. There's so many people out there. It's not just this time of the year that people kind of start to fall off the wagon.
So many people hate their bodies.
Yeah, just in general, people have huge self-loathing issues, and also all of their motivation, as we call it, in the gym, and their goals and everything like that, attached to the things that they're running away from and the things that they hate and they want to change about their body. And this creates so much negativity and angst and potential depression issues down the road, like Tom was saying. And it's like, for us, it's super important to visualize the body that you want, visualize the performance goals that you've got, and make positive changes and positive goals.
I think what we're trying to say, because we don't want that to get misconstrued, but it's great to think that I don't want to be this way anymore, I'm going to change.
It can give you that kick on the backside.
But what you need to make sure you do, if you're going to do it that way, is as your body does start to change and you do start to become healthier, fitter and more comfortable in your body, you need to make sure that mindset switches. So you don't then have the body of your dreams, but you still compare yourself to what you used to look like, because you're not there anymore. So make sure, guys, that you really pick a positive point to really focus on, because like we keep saying, if you constantly compare yourself to something, or where you are now, or where you were, or what you're trying to get away from, it's good to have that as a reference, but every time you do it, you bring those thoughts into your conscious mind, and it doesn't make you feel good right now.
Yeah, so the most important thing, if you're struggling right now, just the same as Tom, you've got to draw a line in the sand. Who cares where you've been and what you've done before? Take the good, positive things from that previous diet or protocol that you used, bring them into the future, and bang it out right now. Don't worry about the
Bang
past.
it out right now.
Bang it out right now.
So on that note, guys, we're going to get out your face. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. We'll see you in the next one.
Oh, also, make sure you leave your comments below for another question. Otherwise, we've got nothing to do next week. See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.